Yeah. Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Yeah, you already know.
Loaded.
Season 5, we back and we better than ever. Now we got 2 artists. We actually got 3 artists though. We got 3 artists. We got LA the Dome. We got Pretty Boy Lou, and we got Easy Green.
You already
as known as Fully Loaded.
You know what I'm saying?
So now we had to bring them in the booth. They actually was supposed to appear on season 4. But
technical difficulties.
Yeah, actually no, it was actually the end of season 3 I was supposed to come.
So good we here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Glad to be here, man.
Yeah, it was season 3.
Yeah, it was the ending of season 3 and they was supposed to come and you know what I mean, we had difficulties.
So good we here. We here now.
That's why I ain't get no love then, but now they love me now. Season 5.
My dog right here.
There's a new season, so you know what I mean?
So good.
So you know what I mean, just give a brief description about yourselves, tell the world who y'all are.
Well, we fully locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, y'all.
Fully loaded.
My fault. I gotta add an ad lib. My fault, y'all.
Up and down.
You already know.
When did y'all actually start rapping? Starting with True Live, even though we both
like you know individually or like
individually.
See, our story go together because it's crazy. We all like it's funny how they like. It's hard to look at E as an interviewer because I look at him like, yo, he wanna, you know what I'm saying? He an artist, but me solo, like I was rapping since I was like probably 13, and I hit my boy Easy Green up. You know what I'm saying? I was down south and I hit him up and I spit something for him over the phone and he was like, yo, man, when you come up, we gonna do something. So we kind of started clicking from there, and when I came up, we started rapping together off the karaoke machine. You know what I'm saying? Just going over that. He'll bring it to my house, I'll bring it to the house. Then my man Pretty Lou hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta do that.
You know, it's a funny story too. He, we cousins by marriage, so you know what I'm saying. We always been tight like that, but we ain't never really kick it. So when I first heard from him, it's been a while. We was like 17, 16.
Yeah, it was like 16.
Yeah.
I remember you told me about Lou.
Right.
That's when we was having difficulty.
Right, we was having difficulty with the crew, right? I was going to be like, I wasn't really going to even do the rap thing. He called me.
He was going to end the rapping.
Right, and then he called me and was like, yo, you want to rap? He's like, yo, you rap? Why you ain't come to my party? Because I think he performed at his joint. And, he was like, yo, we got a problem, son. Already, off the rip. Like, we got a problem. I'm like, yo, what you mean? So, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, dude coming at the crew. So I'm like, oh, man. So I just went straight into a little rap beef. Like, straight in, you know what I mean?
I actually remember that.
So we started.
That was fun.
But yeah,
just jump straight into it, man. But as for me, I started 2003. Me and my brother, and then after that, I don't know. Everything just came together.
Oh yeah, one minute, one other thing. Shout out to Apso. You already know.
Shout out to Apso. Max Tucker, what up?
Yo, Max Tucker. We don't know where you at, bro, but we know you holding it down,
brother.
I tell you, man.
Speaking of when you started out with just you and your brother, 'cause I remember when me and Lau was rocking whatever. We was YA Young Assassins.
Yeah, it was YA.
I had brought Lau onto Young Assassins because we was when I was rapping. I started originally at 11. I didn't really take it too serious to 13 and 14, but I couldn't really take it serious because I was next to somebody else. We was just be in the hallway. We wouldn't really be doing that. You know.
Right. He actually showed me how to like record and do songs. We was doing it on tape. Off the camera. You showed me because I never did that. I never did like recording on tape. So you started doing it first, and then you showed me. I'm like, oh, okay. So then you know what I'm saying? I started picking up.
Yeah, because B told me you was rapping, and I didn't know that. We used to be chilling together,
right? And not even know
since little. You know what I mean? So when B told me that, and then we would be talking on the phone, I was like, yo, you rap or whatever. And then that's when you told me you rap. And he spit something for me, and I spit something for him, and then we started from there. I was like, yo, when you come up here, I'm already trying to move on from my situation, because it was me, Six, shout out to Six or whatever, but it was me, Six, and we was, like, Fresh was there, but he wasn't really rapping, you know what I mean? He was just coming the whole way and spitting or whatever. So
Right.
we was in the hallway and we was just rapping, and then Six chose the street life. So
Yeah, you know, so good. Shout out.
Shout out.
Yo, shout out to Fresh too. You already know.
Fresh too,
So
same
you gotta
thing.
you gotta make an appearance too, bro. Alright.
And we made that happen, and it was a struggle. It wasn't a struggle when it was just me and him, but once we started making a bigger group,
Right, that's when it really kind of like.
And before Lou and Absol came on, it was just me, him, and we tried to make our friends fit in. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like people ain't like beats, this beat.
Right, it was harder because it was a lot more people,
much,
but and he actually came up with the name too. Because after we was Young Assassins, he was like, "Yo, what y'all think about Fully Loaded?" I'm like, "Yo, that's dope. I love it." You know what I'm saying? That's hot. You know what I'm saying? That's
why I was still on the block and we was in the living room.
no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
And then I remember you told me about Lou. You told me about World Bringers or whatever. Cause that's what
That's what they was. What?
called.
Damn, I ain't damn. We going way back down memory lane.
That was shit. That was history.
Sure
so,
was, but that was short lived. And then
I came to your crib and you let me hear they tape.
Right.
And it was dope. I was
Mind
like,
you, this is on cassette tape. This ain't even on CD or none of that. This is off the karaoke machine, just grinding at teenagers. You know what I mean? So.
And I ended up getting a part of the beef.
Right.
You told me, then you told me I was the beef.
Right.
So like, all right, so we all got beef.
We always
That's
did it.
family, right? So we all got beef.
Definitely.
Yeah. So fast forward a little bit. Now recently, last year, you guys had an event. You know what I mean? I went to some sort of performance where you and Pretty Boy Lou performed together. So just talk a little bit about that experience.
was that last year?
That was 2 years ago. Where shout out to Rico. Rico was supposed to come.
Oh, okay. That was at Lincoln Tech.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
Lincoln Tech. Yeah.
Lincoln Tech.
That was all right. It could have been better.
Lincoln Tech.
When we was outside.
Oh, when the shorty was there, the female rapper.
Right.
was there too.
Right.
Oh, okay,
Right.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? We actually trying to get back to performing and doing anything. I don't think that was one of our best performances. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done had shows where we done rocked it and did our thing, but this time our game plan was a little off. You know what I'm saying? I could say that.
Some foolery going on.
You know what I mean?
But
But I love the performing part.
Right.
Like, anyway, so that's you know what I'm saying. So I'm definitely gonna try to get another one. Lou was talking about maybe in March before the summer and before his birthday. We trying to get some more performances in.
Oh, that's
this
phenomenal.
year. This year is gonna be definitely popping. We got
trying to get Easy on the stage too.
I'm telling you,
I'm trying to get the whole crew back. You know what I mean? When there's 4 of us, man, we can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I missed out on a lot.
We all, we got older and things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to make their own. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all love. We here. You know what I mean? We here now, so it's all good.
So for future projects, what's going on with that?
Well, I got a mixtape Long Awaited coming out. It's called
please.
One of the realest.
Yes,
You know what I'm
One of the
saying?
realest.
My
Which
boy
is a
got
hard.
Dead Song. He got a million mixtapes.
Speaking of you, because you have a beautiful mixtape on that Piff and the whole internet. Don't take it personal. Why did you name your first mixtape? Don't take it personal.
Be honest with you, there's a lot of nonsense going on, so I just had to address it. You know what I'm saying? So.
From your
Like
point
don't take it personal, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you hear, that's what's gonna be on there, you know what I'm saying? So but we also got Unfinished Business, shout out to G Dub.
Yeah, shout out to G.
Oh, yeah, nice project too. I actually got it on my laptop right there. Unfinished Business on datpiff.com.
And that was actually to get y'all actually coming back together.
That was the first mixtape coming back together.
After the whole feud.
Part 2 might be taking place, but before that,
We got another Army of 2 coming out.
I was can't do Army of 3.
I mean, we with it, E. You know, it's hard to find you sometimes,
Army of
bro.
2 1, that was a hit too.
I got a question though. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Oh, E, what made you come up with that name Fully Loaded?
During that time, I was trying to feed off of the first name we had, which was YA, which was Young Assassins,
Right.
which represented young men terrorizing everything.
No doubt.
You know
no
what I
doubt.
mean? Whether we was in the hallway rhyming or we was a bunch of in front of a group of people rhyming. Because when I was coming up, it was like people would hear about me, but they wouldn't hear about me. So random older dudes would come to me like, "Yo, I heard you rap." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, but you know what I mean, ain't nothing serious."
Right.
So I would give them a cassette tape, and then they would rock out to it. And then I remember Do Numbers brother came to me, Ty, you know Ty.
Yeah.
And like one day I'm just walking up the block, and he was like, "Yo, I heard your fucking tape, yo, that shit was hot."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh, all right, that's what's up. Like, how did you hear it?" But it went from his brother. But anyway, long story short, what made me really realized what really made me come up with that name was YA. It didn't stand. It was too extreme.
Mm.
So me separating from the original group, it was like, and building something new, I had to look at what was around me and really define what represented us.
Right.
As far as what the actual meaning of Fully Loaded mean.
Right.
But I meant like how deadly we can be.
No doubt.
As a unit.
And a lot of people got Fully Loaded, so we switched it kind of to Lock and Loaded. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Fully Lock and Loaded. Which was much better, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people would take it as Fully Loaded, you know what I mean? A lot of dumb dudes want to test you.
Right.
You got a lot of females that be like, oh, y'all so harsh, man, I don't want to mess with y'all.
Yeah, you too hard.
But
Like, you know,
that's not what it was about. It was about,
no doubt. To me, the name felt for me like a soldier that's fully loaded is always ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like always prepared. You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
That's always felt. You always got a 16 in the back.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt.
Too. And
always.
I got another question for you. Like y'all interview a lot of artists up here.
Right.
Do y'all see any artists like actually making it or becoming something? Like do y'all see do y'all see a high percentage of y'all artists that come on the show have a chance to make it in the game, or is it like?
All right, now
to be real with you, I'm gonna give you my opinion.
All right, and then I'm gonna go.
I only see that in one artist, 2 artists. Sorry about that. I see it in Ripper Dawn and I see it in Rico G. Why? Ripper Dawn is very passionate right now.
Okay.
And I know what he's been through. And Rico G is just somebody from a different side of town that's also passionate about it. But they're real about what they want to do and what they do. So the other artists, it was just like, it was all over the place with it. And Paula Christine was also a dope artist.
Phenomenal talent. Shout out to Paula Christine.
Shout
out. Yes. I know I'm definitely going to agree with Easy Green. Definitely Ripper Dawn and Rico G. Because they understand the art of rap. They understand it.
And when you say that, what do you mean? Like going into detail?
To go into further detail, they know that they approach the game with technique. Like they knew what they was going to do when they came in here. They wasn't nervous with the interviews. They handled everything professionally. So I feel that they are ready for this. Anytime that a big time producer is ready to come to them, it's like, yo, are we ready for this deal? They will be able to handle themselves accordingly, opposed to the other artists that ever showed up. Oh wait, and shout out to our first artist of the week ever, Live. That's a big
shout out
homie.
to Live too. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's a big homie right there too. But we talking about season 4 because that was the first season where we really took artists of the week to a new level. Like, you know what I mean? We got crazy videos and shit. And wait till I do this video. It's gonna be crazy.
Cool. I'm telling you.
But yeah, so definitely. 2 artists and definitely y'all.
No doubt.
So now y'all about to spit now, and we about to see how y'all compete with everybody else.
It's about to be the best out.
We ready. This is what we always do anyway. So, I mean, we ready.
So in closing, I'm gonna have a question, and Green gonna have a question.
Cool.
For the rest of the 2014, now this is just in my personal interest. I really would love to see that a fully loaded mixtape. We gotta have one.
No doubt. I definitely think so.
Like, come on.
I
definitely
agree too. It's
hard to get us all in the same because we men and we gotta do what we gotta do.
I understand that, but y'all can record y'all verses. I know it's not the same.
We gotta
chemistry.
link up. We gotta link up. We gotta link back up.
I feel like I can contribute a lot with that now.
We all could. You know what I'm saying? We all could.
But the only thing that I really miss about Fully Loaded is all of us in the same room, but just it's one person just missing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's cool when you got 4 people in the room and y'all all writing and y'all not competing with each other, but y'all like, damn, he about to come up with
I miss the energy.
You know what I mean? Like that whole energy that's there. No doubt.
I never had that energy around me. Besides myself. In a room by myself, it's like, I can hear myself bounce off the wall what I'm talking about. But when you're in a room with a group that's not trying to compete with each other and everybody got love for each other.
It's like we all trying to impress each other, not compete. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
I just miss seeing y'all together, man. Because remember, I was younger with y'all too, and I was in the background just watching y'all, and it was just beautiful,
and now you doing your thing. So shout out to my man
Smooth. Music at that time.
Huh?
He ain't even understand music.
I didn't understand music now.
You think we was whack?
No, I never thought y'all was whack. I always thought y'all was ill, but I didn't understand music the way I do now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I really understand music now, and I really enjoy y'all music. So you already know. We about to have them come and spit. Oh, I'm sorry, because Green got one more question.
Let me just bless you. What are some of your major influences?
Oh man, great question.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Well, definitely not the game now. You know what I'm saying? The way it is now. It's definitely not an influence, but I'm gonna say
shout out to the game.
It's good. It got its ups and downs just like everything else, but you know what I'm saying? I was born in the 80s, so I'm more like I'm still in the 90s and early 2000s. That's what I miss, like the whole Freestyle Friday, AJ and Free. You know what I'm saying? You hear the song on the radio. You know what I'm saying? You hear the song on the radio. You go watch the video. You know what I mean? Like I miss that part of it. You know, now it's just more like
watered down.
Yeah, definitely. It's only one thing. It's no authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Nothing authentic about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing real from here. Nothing from the heart.
What you call it? But one of your favorite artists was Tupac, and I remember you love Tupac, even though he got a Biggie shirt on.
I love Biggie too. Love Tupac to death, and still bump Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
What are some of your major? Well, who are some of your major influences?
Pretty much what Lai was saying, but I also I rock with Al-Qaeda Jada.
Oh yeah, I forgot you love Jada. From Al-Qaeda Jada.
You know?
Yeah.
Kiss of death.
I hear that gets me going, and I'm just like, it brings me back to the place.
No doubt.
Where I need to be, you know what I'm saying? Other than that.
What about you, Easy? What do you got you for?
Shit. Biggie.
Of course.
Hov.
You know that. Shout out. Brooklyn.
Banks. That's it.
No doubt.
Because when Banks came, I remember when Banks and them came out, man, he really made me step up lyrically.
We was big G Unit fans. Yeah. You couldn't say nothing about the unit.
They had the G Unit tank top.
I'm gonna take credit for that. I had the sneakers. I had the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I got a little muscle. I thought I was 50 Cent. I'm taking the credit for all of that. You know what I'm saying? You used to call me 50, but it's all good.
So yeah, we're gonna take y'all out, and now they about to do their thing on the mic.
No doubt. Appreciate it.